Because when someone's gonna rat and someone's about to squeal, cops will give you whatever you want.
And we're back for the bonus content. I don't know what happened with the camera. I believe it's your fault because when you flatter my equipment, it's like, no, that's a nice camera. This is a nice computer. The computer's like, hey, watch this.
I was giving his camera credit too. I was like, bro, that's a dope ass.
Dude,
and you're like, yo, it's the greatest camera ever, bro. I bought this shit in Venezuela off a homeless dude who used to film movies and shit. And then all of a sudden you was like, oh shit. And I said, what? It didn't film anything that we just did. I said, well, it's not that good of a camera.
Every time, like, someone flatters my equipment's like, watch this. Let me do this viral roll. It's like,
hold my beer. Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Oh, and I put it over myself. Like, that's my computer. But I just want to talk. I don't know if you believe in conspiracy theories. Dude.
Yeah.
Do you believe in...
Some might do.
Some. Do you believe what is happening with the B. Jones? By the way, thank you, B. Jones, for allowing me to do the podcast. Do you know what is happening with Beyonce? No. What they're saying? They're saying that she's like on the top of the food chain of the music industry, right?
Oh, Beyonce?
Yeah, Beyonce.
Oh, because you said Beyonce. I'm like, who the hell is that?
Beyonce.
I thought you were saying Bjorn. I'm like, oh my God, what is she?
That's a new no. Beyonce.
I was thinking mustard. Okay.
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Yes.
Beyonce.
Yes. What about Beyonce?
That apparently she's like on the top, right? And she doesn't allow anybody to get to her level. And now there's a lot of videos and theories that whoever doesn't like thank her on when they win a Grammy or something, those people, their music career goes to shit. Some of them die. And if there's a lot of videos, like when people win something and they're on the same category as Beyonce, when they go to receive the prize, they're like, fuck. like you can see the phrases like, shit. Like Harry Styles is like, oh, Harry Styles won. And he was like,
but maybe he was just like happy.
No.
He was like,
then,
oh my God, I made it.
Then he went up and he thanked Beyonce. Beyonce. Then Adele broke the Grammy and she was like, oh no, the winner should have been.
Who did that?
Adele. Beyonce is the one who should have won.
I never heard of this. I didn't know that this was a conspiracy.
And there's a lot of people that are like
I mean,
if you don't thank her,
but
like,
what world we live in? Here's the thing.
That
I grew up in the days of Tupac and Biggie, Snoop and Dre, Eazy-E, Ice Cube. You understand? Now to hear that we live in a world where we're scared of Beyonce. Oh my God, this is insane. I can't see it. How you gonna be scared of Beyonce?
And apparently, they're saying apparently P. Diddy was the one who put the hit on Tupac and
that
Biggie.
I heard. I believe it. That could be true. I always thought that he was involved with Biggie. Now that's a whole. That to me is a big thing because see now that makes sense because everything that's transitioned, you know, from the video leaking of what he did to Cassie, to what happened in the house. And the thing is, bro, Homeland Security came to his house. You understand? And raided his crib. Homeland Security ain't coming to your crib.
Yeah, no.
For a regular sexual assault charge, bro. They're not doing that, bro.
Yeah, no.
They're not coming out for that. Now, the feds, I can see that. I get it.
Yeah,
Homeland Security didn't come out for Cosby, for Weinstein, for none of them. Homeland Security, they're dealing, that's like a terrorist.
Yeah, that's terrorist level.
Yeah, so I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck does Diddy have hidden that they're coming to his crib and fucking raiding it, them? And then they lock him up and they deny his bail, not once, but twice. Cosby got bail. Weinstein was the beginner of the whole #MeToo movement. It was based off of his, you know, because he's a dirtbag, which he is. Glad he's got cancer. He deserves it. But I'm saying he fucking started this shit. And then you go and fast forward, and now they denied Diddy's bail, though, twice. And then they put him in suicide watch. Okay, why? Because you want to keep him away from GP, general population, right? And I'm telling you, he's like in one of the worst joints in Brooklyn. That's the joint you don't want to go to. You understand?
Yeah, no, he's like...
And he's in solitary confinement. So my thing, this is my theory, all right? Because I've come one of my own. See, sometimes I'm high. I start to see shit, and I start to add pins on my own. And I see this. So you got a man who's got video, they said, right? They said there's video. He videoed this. But videos even nowadays, you can never tell 100% what a face is, right? Yeah. And anybody can lie. That's AI. AI made that up. That ain't really me. So I think they need the video and his testimony. But he didn't want to talk. You understand? So they keep him in there. Don't let him leave because you're taking him out of his comfort zone. You're talking about a guy who lives rich all his life and now pampered, and now you put him in one of the worst joints in Brooklyn. You understand? And you keep him in solitary confinement, so all he has is his own thoughts going spinning, driving you mad. Okay. You understand? And then all of a sudden, a few weeks ago, they say Diddy is off suicide watch. And he just went to go visit his family, all within an hour. I'm like, wait a minute. They release him off suicide watch and they let him see his family without a psych eval first? You got to get a psychiatric evaluation. I've been there. At first, you know what I mean? There's got to be a 24-hour wait period. And you just let this man go see his family right away. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe he cracked. And he said, fine, I'll talk. So they said, okay,
but let me see my family.
But no, they said, exactly, because when someone's going to rat and someone's about to squeal, cops will give you whatever you want to turn snitch. You understand?
Yeah.
And they said, all right, what do you, let me say about, and they said, and I think what they did was they said, we're going to take you out of this. I don't think he's in there. I don't think he's in there. Because how are you going to keep him there till May and keep him alive? He ain't in there. I think they put him in WITSEC, witness protection.
Yeah.
I think they said, all right, go say goodbye to your family. Let them know what's going to happen.
And then
we're going to put you in witness protection program. And I think that that's where he's at. And I think that's why they're waiting until May. Because here's the thing. Feds, when they have a case this big, you got to make sure that all your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed, that everything is by the book, and that everything is proof beyond a reasonable doubt.
Because one lawyer if one lawyer finds a loophole.
Because if you're gonna get a DA to raise whatever they say, subpoena, whatever. Because I don't watch SVU. It's a lot of work.
He knows about planes, okay, but not about.
I know, but I don't know about this shit. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna get the DA to approve a warrant and all that shit, they gotta have, especially because if they're the people that we're thinking they are, who were involved, elites, high-powered people. You understand?
You gotta bring them all together.
Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis are moving to Europe. Why are they moving to Europe for? You understand? Beyonce and Jay-Z are in Europe.
There you go.
Leonardo DiCaprio is in, and I was sad when I saw the picture. You saw the picture of Leo at the party with a bunch of guys around him.
I saw,
right there.
Yeah, I saw the one of Leo, and I saw the one where Jennifer Lopez was there.
Fuck J-Lo. I knew that. The Leo hurt me. The Leo, I was like, no, Leo, damn. I was like, I can't watch Titanic. Now I hope he dies in Titanic. I'm like, oh, push him off the fucking board.
You just watch it again. It's like, no, don't let him. Don't let him. There's no space.
Like, break his hands off. Throw him off. He ain't shit. Bros, get rid of him. He's garbage. But that's my conspiracy theory. That's what I think about that one.
I believe there's a lot of names. When the list is out, there's a lot of names that is going to be.
People might think I'm crazy.
But I asked this question to my coworkers. I want, and with this we end. One name that you are like, this name is definitely there, and one name that you're like, I truly hope this name is not there.
Oh, shit. Okay. One name that I know is there, I can't help but feel this, is Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, I know Ashton Kutcher have to be.
And one name that I hope ain't there, because I hear a lot of stories that she was, is Oprah Winfrey. Not Oprah.
No, I believe Oprah is there. I believe Oprah is there.
I hope not.
Because she's
Oprah,
too way off.
Oprah,
but this is
purple.
No, this is my one name that is like, I hope this name is there. Like Keanu Reeves. Dude, is Keanu Reeves is there? It will like, no.
Nah, but you want to know something? I bet you Keanu wasn't. Keanu wasn't. Bro, if you watch how Keanu Reeves moves, he moves very alone. Yeah. He's a loner. That man's been through a lot, you know, from his, I think his sister was it that died of leukemia. He's been through a lot. His best friend, River Phoenix, you know, died of a drug overdose. He's been, and they were saying there's a thing that all the people who have ever met Keanu have vouched for this, that when he takes pictures with a woman, and I try to do this now too when I'm on, you know, after a show doing meet and greets, because it really does pay a good precedent. If they come around this area, he keeps his hand off of their back, but like that. And they all have said that he does this. So I just feel like he's just too much of a... The guy writes New York.
Exactly. That's why. If that name is there...
humble life. If it's there...
If
I never watched John Wick, bro. Now I gotta cheer for John Wick to die. Get his ass. Hurry up. Don't fall for the pencil.
I truly want that name is on there. For me, one name that is there... Another name like Brian Castron, the one from Breaking Bad. The guy of
Mr. White.
Mr. White, dude, if that name is there, I was like, no.
That might be there, bro.
There's some names. The thing is, like, I want to see what is the conclusion of this. Is like they drop the names and something happen, or they drop the names and we're like, oh my god, and then nothing happens.
Or they don't drop the names and they get paid off. We'll see what happens.
They drop half of the names, like the
Maybe
names that didn't pay off.
The ones that they couldn't afford it.
And
The
we're
ones that like, we could.
So if you
We could do without a Cardi B.
yeah, so
We don't need
if
her.
you wanna P Diddy yourself, just make sure you have a lot of money to pay for not
I ain't
being
tryna
in
do
the
no
league.
Diddy. Nope. No Diddy for me.
No Diddy for me. And well, with that, I hope you enjoyed the episode because dude, the audio is priceless. I so sorry we don't have the image, but he just like said something really nice about my camera. My camera was like, "Fuck you."
Failed.
But that's it. Adios.